Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy CP Awareness Month. Oh my god, I can't believe it's CP Awareness Month. Today I want to talk about my baclofen pump. So, if anyone's new to my channel, I have an intrathecal baclofen pump that gives me medication 24 hours a day inside my abdomen that goes to the base of my spine to give me medication. Liquid form to be exact. So, and I've been, let's see, my last surgery, well, I had 12 surgeries. But my last surgery was a year ago. If you want to see how that all came to be, go back a couple videos back and you'll see that. But today I want to talk about my experience with the pump. And I want to preface this. This is not everyone's experience. Everyone with different and like for my medication pump, it's just baclofen, but I think you could put like different medications inside your pump. You could put any liquid I think you want in there. It's just like I think called the baclofen pump because that's what they're known for, and it works for my disability. And this medication that I'm on also has the pill form that I was on previously, but my body likes the baclofen pump better. So yeah, that's why I'm on the baclofen pump now, and that's why I did all the surgeries before it. But there's things that could go wrong with the pump. So what happened last Friday? Last Monday, I got it refilled. Sometimes with my body, as time goes on, the liquid gets old from to the baclofen pump, or it goes inside the abdomen, so they deliver you medication, liquid form. So sometimes what happens with it is it gets old. It gets old. The longer the medication sits in there, it gets old. So it starts losing the effect. It still has the same effect, but it starts getting old. So I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like as longer. So your muscles start getting tighter and tighter, and starts hurting a lot more. So I went in to get it refilled, and I said, you know what? Let's turn it up a little bit. Let's give me a little more juice. So I talked to my team, and I was like, hey, let's turn it up another 10%. So we do another 10%, whatever. And I want to say this too. It's all in micrograms. So it's a very small amount that goes through the pump, like every drip. I don't know how to explain it. If you want me to explain it, look it up. I'm not a scientist. I'm not like someone who does this. But I'm just explaining from my experience. So it's very, very safe and mind you, I didn't change my dose for a year now. I was getting the same amount for going on a year. And yes, I made tiny tweaks here and there and went back in and changed this and changed that. But I didn't change the dose all around about last Monday. If you do too much, you get too floppy. If they do too little, you start spasming. So So when I went in, it started out great. You know, I was like chilling. I was like, this is feeling great. I feel great, whatever. And so Monday goes by. I was feeling fine, whatever, chilling. Tuesday goes by. I got my massage chilling. Wednesday goes by. I was a little up during the night. But I was like, maybe it's a new dose. Maybe, something is off. So Thursday got by. And I was up again during the night. And I don't really get up during the night with spasms. So I'm like, this is really weird for me. What is up going on here? And I'm used to like a little spasm here and there. But this was like a big jump. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But your bodies are uncontrollably shaking. Like, my legs are uncontrollably shaking. So, I called my dad and called my parents. And I was like, something's up here. Like, I don't like this. Like, I don't know what's going on. It feels like I'm going through withdrawals, like emergency. Like, I don't know what to do. So, we called my team and they were like, they actually called me back on my phone, which is kind of caught me off guard because I was like, hello? So the team called me and they were like, yeah, you're going through withdrawals. We need to bring you in, like 911 in emergency. So my dad takes me there, my mom takes me there. Mind you, I was up. I couldn't get comfortable. So I maybe slept like an hour, not even that night. So I went to ER and they did all this kind of tests. They had to test it with an iPad to make sure it was connected. So I was basically going through withdrawals because they didn't give me enough baclofen. So during the ER, I was like shaking, going through withdrawals. And if you guys don't know what withdrawals is, good for you. Very good. Don't wanna deal with those. So where was that? So they basically give me baclofen to supplement what I was not getting through the pump. So they basically did the pump check. That came out clear, but like they had to put on this scanner to like scan my pump, and at first it wasn't reading, so I was like panicking because it kept on beeping. It wasn't like connecting because I saw the iPad and I saw the thing on my abdomen, and I was like, it just no, we're not doing this. So mind you, my pump kind of leans to the side more. So it was leaning to the side like you're supposed to, I don't know. Or some shit like that. I don't know what was going on. But for ultimately we found it, and ultimately everything was going good. Ultimately, sometimes when you're changing dosing, sometimes your body could your body just needs more baclofen than it was used to getting. So ultimately, it's the same exact thing. I'm going through withdrawals with the shaking and everything that was going on, but ultimately, I just needed to get a new dose, so they put me up a little, I forget, but a little more higher. But sometimes, and this might be a little unfortunate for me to say, but sometimes when I have these days or when I have these moments of, oh my god, this is like a lot, or oh my god, if I didn't have this pump, it would be a lot, because you know, I feel like both feelings could exist. At the same time, you could be extremely grateful for something, and at the same time, you could not want it at all. And I think I'm in that phase of being extremely grateful for something, and when it wouldn't happen any other way, but also be wanting something else. Be wanting a new medication. Be wanting a pill form. Be wanting all these things. But let me tell you. But I think without all these experiences, that I get to do or get to be a part of or, do, I'm extremely grateful for everything that I have. I'm extremely grateful that I'm able to, able to communicate with everyone who helps me out. Hey, I don't feel good, or hey, this doesn't feel right, because a lot of people with my disability are nonverbal, and some of the people can't speak at all. Or, sometimes, I have a lot of doctors who, not a lot, but some of my doctors have some patients that can't be communicated with them. So sometimes they're just going with what their parents say or what their team says. And I'm in there being like, no, I know that this doesn't feel right. We need 911 up in here. We need severely something wrong. So I'm extremely grateful for that. But I think at the same time, especially lately, especially the last couple weeks, I'm extremely grateful for this device. But at the same time, I could be wanting something different. And I could have, because I think people get confused. I'm extremely grateful for the good times and for the happy times and for the times where it's working good. But then when I have that one not good time with it, and then I'm like, oh, I wish I could do medication, or I wish it could be it could be a cure for CP. I don't want people to get confused being like, oh, I never want to, because I think a cure with CP would be awesome, But also, too, I think, I'm okay with living the life that I'm living. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Yes, there's specific boundaries or specific things in place that I need to be aware of. And I think, overall my pump, or the back of the pump, is a good treatment for this disability or my situation. Because without the pump I would be bedbound, and I just don't want to be bedbound, so this is a better option. But I'm not saying to you that some days I'm like, oh my god, my anxiety's through the roof. For the last couple weeks, I remember, not really much today, but for the last couple weeks, my whole thing with the pump has put me in, it's put me in an okay space mentally, but I haven't been doing the best, but I've been doing okay. But I have people who help me, my parents and my sister and my friends, who check up on me and be like, yeah, it's okay, it's alright. But I think And I really want to say this too, and I might cut this out, but I don't know. But it's okay if you have one of these days where it's like you don't know what the fuck is happening and you're just kind of like mad or sad or disappointed. But like my pump is not my best friend, but it's like something that gives me my life and something that gives me my independence, my what I do every day, and like how I'm able to get up and transfer and like do all these things that I'm able to do. And I know that in the last couple weeks I haven't been posting, or I haven't been as active here on YouTube, but that's one of the reasons why, is because I'm just dealing with so much health stuff. But I wanted to bring this information to you when I got all the information myself. Do I recommend the baclofen pump? It's depending on situations. Some days I do, some days I don't. Some days when it worked great, it worked great. But anyways, so that's where I've been with me. So yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing fine. The baclofen pump's working. We're all working. We almost had a little mini heart attack, but it's okay. So I really am. I'm just grateful that we caught it in time, and I'm grateful that I didn't need surgery, cause oh my god, no. But I want to say this to people too. It's okay to take a couple days to reset, or take it's okay if the last couple weeks wasn't your vibe, or cause I have to be fair. The last couple weeks wasn't my vibe either. Like it just wasn't, with like life and just going through stuff. So oh, and I want to say this. Make sure you survive and thrive. Because I haven't done that in a while. And happy CP Awareness Month. Love you guys. Bye.